Grand Rising. This is Empress Jennifer here on November, I believe it's the 19th, 18th, I don't know, 2024. Um, let's read some word before I proceed. Okay. First of all, thank you, Most High, for another day. I know that my enemies wanted to slay me away, but thank God for your grace and mercy that I'm even here to speak. And then you drop downloads to me to tell me who my enemies are. So let's read James 2. Okay. I cry aloud to Yeshua. I lift up my voice to Yeshua for mercy. I pour out before him my complaint. Before Yeshua, I tell my trouble. When my spirit grows faint within me, it is you who watch over my way, Yeshua, in the path where I walk. People who have hidden a snare for me, look and see there is no one at my right hand. No one is concerned for me. I have no refuge. No one cares for my life. Yet I still cry out to Yeshua. I say, you are my refuge, my portion in the land of the living. Listen to my cry, for I am in desperate need. Rescue me from those who pursue me, for they are too strong for me. Set me free from my prison that I may praise your name. Then the righteous will gather about me because of your goodness to me. And yes, Yeshua has been very gracious and good to me in spite of what my enemies want for me, that you are actively doing to me. You're having birds in the sky follow me everywhere. You know, you elitists. Now check this, people. The son that my heart was crying over, desperate to find out about what happened to him. It is now said that he is possibly a part of the family that I knew as family, this insurance fraud. I be, please. I just flew in my window. But anyway, most I keep pestilence out of my car. Anyway, let me do this, child, cause baby, I cannot be getting stung by no dang bee. But I see someone in this parking lot where I am. She's probably conjuring them up, sending them my way. But no weapon that may form shall not prosper. Thank you for a way of escape, Most High. At any rate, now, I had a victim's advocate, Lisa DeAndis Mansfield, at the state attorney office in Brevard County. How you doing? It just really is very appalling that Cocoa Police Department conspired, manipulated my son. Because y'all, this son that I'm speaking of, he has been arrested a couple of times and doing something so foolish. But I believe he probably was put up to that too. But anyway, some of us fall into that trap. Thank God for the Honorable Malcolm X, that when he was in prison, he enlightened himself and became very wise. But some of you who get incarcerated, and I know it's probably out of desperation, because there are some desperate times at hand because of the duckery stuff that's going on with those who are supposed to enforce the law and those who make laws to be enforced. Now, is it Lieutenant Brown? Let me tell y'all something. The little bit of money that I did receive off of a fake death that I was unaware of until now, Tremaine, John Guilford, what's wrong with you? Anyway, whoo. And see, I call out these names because I am the Empress Jennifer, okay? This is my story, and can't nobody else rewrite it or try to indoctrinate yourself in my shoe. Because, baby, if your ditchy behind is living homeless like I am and having to be out here on survival mode, then you are not me. You have stolen from me. But those tables are going to turn. Yep, that's right. It's going to turn. Now, anyway, and then I'm just so shocked about even Hollywood is getting involved with you judges who have judged shows. I ain't talking to all of you, but you know the ones that are guilty, because you're probably looking at my channel, listening to me in my car, being ear hustles, trying to see how you can do whatever it is you want to do to me, but God said not so. My ancestors said not so. My ancestors are always around me, ready to chop you down. My archangels are always around me. I love you, Archangel Michael. Be big, strong, and tall, and chop them down every time they try to impede themselves intrusively over my life and in my life. Now, you went to school for law. You have an omission statement on these law entities that you all don't follow worth a damn. May God condemn you for that establishment that you're supposed to be protecting and serving, but yet you sitting up there causing chaos more than the people out here on the street. Although some of you probably do have your hands in some of the gangs that are on the street. Not probably that they want you in there, but it's probably a balance that you all need one another to continue your nefarious acts. But only thing I need is the Most High to protect me from you, to order my steps and keep me safe. I don't need to be balanced because I'm not a criminal, like you said that I was. I'm not a hoe, like you said that I was. I'm not a drug addict, like you said that I was. You perjured yourself in the court of law. You said that I was unalive, but I'm very much still here. Now you're so actively trying to kill me, do destructive things, like you mess with my car to try to unalive me, but yet you are in a maze how the Most High keep this vehicle going, because you know you're taking my resources for me to be not be able to fix it. So I am your miracle in your face, but yet you still don't know that there is a God and He will judge everybody. And you are going to be judged for the dirty deeds that you are doing. It is no longer a secret, idiot. You don't like the way I speak? Well, hell, I don't like the things you're doing to my life. And I caution everyone in the world to look at you differently. Like you send spell casting to sin over here. Look at her differently. shun her. No, the shunning is going to be reverse, and go back to the real people that needs to be shunned. The real people who need to be imprisoned and not fudging doctrine up paperwork to put people in prison for long extended times when they don't deserve that. But however you do, because you know what you're doing. Even with C-19, you have totally imbalanced the earth economically and took family members from families, if not even corrupted whole families, made children become foster children because their parents possibly died from C-19 or never could recover from the disease attacking their body that you planned out to become rich. But yet you're poor in spirit. And you don't like my spiritual background. We're all spirits enclosed in this skin. And my spirit don't like what you are doing to myself or others. You are trash. And what do we do with trash? We need to put it out. If you cannot do your job effectively for the highest good of us all, get your ass out of office. I call righteous judgment for the people, for the masses of people to wake up and see what you so quickly, with all this hoopla, propaganda. Go vote, go vote, go vote. For what? What are you voting for? And your community is in shambles. The grocery store items are outrageously high. And because you can't afford decent food, therefore, and some of you medical doctors too, who have conspired, you got law officials, law enforcement, medical advisors or practitioners, because that's what you are, you're practicing. You got educators in the schools. All of you, churches, yes, churches. And I'm assuming you have some morticians on your advisory. Because once you do spells on certain people who have passed away, but I just want people to wake up and see what you are voting for. See that these people don't mean you no damn good. And these churches sit up here and ignore the fact that things are going on. The very thing that when Jesus came in and you are doing, not Jesus, but Yeshua, I call him Yeshua. When he came into the church and he seen all the foolery and flipped the table over. The same thing is going on. Y'all sit up there and preach about prosperity. You want your tithes. But yet, some of you have mega churches and your members are in shambles. I don't understand that. I really couldn't understand that when I was younger, when I was a teenager. You know, if you're going to pay tithes, why aren't you helping some of the, why do you need a mega church? Why don't you open up a mega apartment complex so some of your members can stay there and pay rent to you, and that'll be your effing tithe? But no, you want to be mega clout. Oh, grandiose. God don't like that. God don't want to see people suffering. I tell you what, though, you elitists, the ones who are in law enforcement, who's trying to unalive me. Like I said, the tables are turning. I don't know if it's the good ones or the bad ones who continue to send people to watch me, follow me, flying above me. The tables are turning, honey. Most High have me some foot soldiers on the ground. My ancestors are jumping bodies to ensure that you don't touch me. And I pray that you don't touch the upright either. I call righteous judgment for you to be exposed, brought to your court judicial system. But it works. It actually works for the laws you have written in your books against you. No loopholes for what you have done, are doing. You need to be prosecuted like you have harshly and unfairly prosecuted others. And that's what's up in this economy. Not go run and vote for somebody who ain't doing a damn thing for you but getting a paycheck, laughing, ha ha ha, with the Republicans and the Democrats. All of you sit down, eat lunch together, but yet you don't see the hardships of those who are. Some homeless people don't want to be out here. And some succumb to the very thing that you lied about on me in court, that they're drug addicts. I don't want that shit. I'm not a drug addict. And you ain't gonna make me one. The only way you would do that is if you intrusively inflict it in my body. I don't desire to be that, nigga. Yeah, y'all act like niggas. You went to school to do what? To become known to be criminals? Because that's what's going to happen. Booted out of office. Get out. Let somebody in there who wants to do the job for the people. I mean, really, we are all adults. Some of us are having children, and yet we are an adult being a bully, doing criminal acts, but yet we are procreating to continue that cycle. Is that why you're having a child? I don't understand. I mean, because I know you know what you're doing. You know that you're doing wrong because you try to hide behind the shadows when you're doing it. But I decree and declare your face, your name, your dirty deeds will be brought out to the forefront so people can be like, what the hell did I vote for? Why? Who the hell did I vote for? Supreme Court, how y'all doing? I mean, your little group, society, covens, whatever it is, unless you're going to be doing the right thing by people, what good are you? Because make no mistake, you the Supreme Court, so you know what's fucking going on too. So what you should be doing at your luncheons, if you're not a nigga, is telling your constituents, you need to stop that before you find yourself in my Supreme Court being judged. Is that a conversation? That's not a likely conversation, is it? But I don't see why not. They're human just like you. You are just so happen to be put in position of power and authority, but yet you're using it to be ignorant, belligerent, arrogant, greedy, and have your foot on people's neck that you follow, track, or go into their Akashic records and know what they are, and you try to siphon their energy and take from them. But I decree and declare you will not get any more of my energy. And I want the Holy Spirit to wake up the masses that you will not get any more of their energy, and let them know who they are, who we are. Wakanda, wake up. Or whoever, people, wake up. Know thyself. You intrusively invade, spy to use other people's knowledge who cannot safely secure getting it legally that they are the inventor. So you invade people's space by the phone, the smart TV, Spectrum. Oh yeah, Spectrum. Xfinity. All y'all are spying, and people just running to the store buying these big ass screen TVs, and everybody in the elitists is just looking all through your house to see what you got going on. And then yet when you look at TV or the stars or whatever, you will soon see somebody on there doing what you were doing in your house, and you'd be like, damn, how they know about my invention? That's how they know. Anyway, Most High, be exalted all over the earth and save your people from such a people as this. Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah is trying to raise their ugly necks again. Crush them like you did before. You are the Almighty. You could do it again and again and again. So, anyway, y'all know what y'all did with this life insurance fraud. You know how you manipulated my 18-year-old son to, you probably coerced him and probably neuralinked him when he was incarcerated in juvenile detention. Reprogramming my seed to do your dirty deeds, but yet I am anointed. I am anointed. My lineage is anointed. So when you mess with my lineage and me, you destroyed my whole family dynamic with your little criminal activity. Except you cannot destroy me. You will not destroy me. I belong to the Most High. I don't subscribe to dark activity. Don't want it around me. Don't want it in my life, period. Why did Mr. Golden, what is his name, preaches the Bible? You say you love Samson. Greedy, greed. I know we need resources. I need resources. Hello, I need it. But I don't know why you, Mr. Golden, I don't know why you popped up in my mind just then. But I'm going to leave that alone for right now because it's not expounding why you did. But you just did. So hopefully you ain't got nothing to do with this and cloaking yourself under a clergy of Yeshua ministry. Now, Anyway, I'm gonna go. I said enough, because this life insurance fraud y'all been doing, oh no. The Most High don't like you killing folk so you can profit. Hello, my name is Jennifer Peak. How you doing? I am a lot of people's walking karma. So stop trying to unalive me, because I speak the truth about your dirty deeds. Okay? Just stop it already. You all are liars, scam artists. You break up whole families. You manipulate people's children to conspire against a parent. You make laws that people can't even parent their children properly without you sending CPS to interfere. Please stay your criminal asses out of the way of somebody who is truly raising their children the proper way. When you're supposed to interfere, you don't, and then somebody gets unalive because you're too busy doing criminal acts. And then, oh, dang, the spirit is bringing in Gail Walls. Gail Walls, you worked at CPS. You wrote something up about me. I know my daughter dated your son, Al. I wonder, is he still boxing? I don't know. But anyway, there's neither here nor there. What do you have to do with my situation? You lied too about me on paper with John Williams, because you know y'all connected. Did y'all somehow send somebody to hit your husband while he was on a motorcycle so you can get rich? Because I know your marriage was up in flames. It was a piece of shit because your husband was a hoe. You know that. I know that. John knows that. It is what it is. You don't like what I'm saying? You shouldn't have been effing in my life. But, you know, people from West Palm know y'all mofos. So, especially the ones that were sleeping with your husband. So, I mean, it is what it is. Shamika, the hairdresser. Yeah. What do you have to do with this? What is it, Shamika Curtis? Is that your last name? Where is Miss Katie Adams? The one that should have told me that her brother had HIV instead of when I called you after the breakup of John Williams. And you just gonna bust out laughing on the phone. So that means you knew who the fuck he was and why he was in my life. Cooper. Was that the practitioner that you drove me over, Katie? Somebody named Cooper, I believe it was. A dark-skinned guy. He did kind of sound like he was kind of foreign. I don't know. But, at any rate, it's neither here nor there. I'm still alive, and I thank the Most High. I thank the Most High that you all are making me to who I am becoming better and better in spite of. And Helen, who is this Helen that would never come around? I know she was supposed to be John's sister, the gray-haired one. Helen, are you raising hell against me too, Helen? It's just so amazing how all you cluster ducks thought it was funny, cute, or whatever to try to harm a single female for greed, for an inheritance that I didn't even know anything about. And you possibly might have succeeded if you just would have left me alone, but that wasn't the plan of the Most High. The plan of the Most High was for you to do just what you did, and for me to stand in my courage, knowing that I am protected by the Most High until this cycle is completed and all you mofos go down. Like I said, it is a shame that some of you parents who have a child who has been sentenced because of bullying. I don't know if you can appeal it or what have you. Maybe new state laws will be established, and maybe they will relook at this. It's a shame that how you would throw the book at a child, and yet you, grown adults, while a child is still developing in their mind. So they are in balance anyway. That's why God gave parents children to rear them up the right way. But if they had some of you as parents, oh my God, what would develop? Please. So anyway, Most High, I ask that you please relook at some of those cases. I know some things have been very egregious, but maybe perhaps that child needed some psychiatric help, or they needed some medicine, or they needed better food, because we have heard over and over that red dye in hot dogs and bologna, that free stuff that y'all was giving out way back in the days and tainting the water in some cities and states to make child development a little less favorable. And yet you sit your big-headed asses in that office and do nefarious things and then come on TV. Yeah, we took that one down. We did this or that. We're going to do this or that for the community, for the state. And you're a bunch of hypocrites, liars. Open up the eyes of the people so we can see what we're working with, what we're dealing with, what is the truth and what is a lie. See, I'm a spirit. You're a spirit. And for you Christian folk, you say, God, how she say God loves her? God loves me. Okay? He knows my personality more than you do. So what he does not like in front of you, Most High, whatever you don't like in me, please change it. Because I cannot do or become anything that you will not allow me to succeed in. So now, back to you church folk. You all try to act so holier than thou, but yet you sit up on the phone gossiping, doing all kind of stuff. Yep, gossiping. Is that not a sin? See, what I'm speaking about, people, is the truth. I have a relationship with the Most High. I don't need to have your approval. I only need the Most High approval, and he will send the right people in my direction to elevate me, to endorse me, to help me along the way. Now that's the truth. See, you all sit up there, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. If the Bible say each generation is going to get worse and worse, that means you have to do something different in order to expect a outcome. I'm not out here living a life of criminality, so that's pleasing to the Most High. I'm not out here doing nefarious things to my temple. That's pleasing to the Most High. I'm not out here plotting a murder. That's pleasing to the Most High. I'm not out here wishing bad for somebody who don't deserve it. Operative word, because my enemies deserve every bit of the Most High's wrath upon their life. Let's pause. Okay. Now, if you have an enemy doing something to you, I'm going to go to that scripture. Spare not the rod to spoil the child. We are children of the Most High, all of us, whether we're doing good or bad, because He created us all. So therefore, when I say the wrath of God is going to come upon my enemies, it is. Just like He'll judge me just as well as anybody else. So that's where you need to stop scaring people away from the Most High and just learn to do the right thing, neighborly. What was written in stone? The commandments. Expound on it a little bit, and your life will probably be better, instead of trying to crush people and just continue to do things to them to make them succumb to your rule, your reign. The Most High rules me. And I know we have to deal with one another on earth, but when you are doing wrong, I want no part of it, because I belong to the Most High, and He's not going to allow you to continue to do this to me. He's going to expose you, and then you're going to be brought down to ruins. Anyway, I know my life is going to change, and I'm going to have an amazing, beautiful life. So thank you for trying to ruin my life when I'm a good, decent person. I don't want anyone to suffer. Again, if you do wrong, wrong will find you. And for the young people, if you are going out dancing or whatnot, just be careful what you do. Don't be out there doing crazy things where you won't live to see tomorrow, like drinking and driving fast, racing in the streets. I know we got big whole adults that do that stupid crap. Stop it if you want to live to see another day. If you're going out to hang out with your friends and socialize and do productive things, because I do not believe the Most High is against dancing or, just being productive in how you do it.